get to talk to you today about the 4 seasons that happen in a year. So why do seasons occur? Well, this is because, like the picture above shows, the Earth is circling around the sun, which is a big ball of fire, and when it completes a full circle, that is called an orbit. And does anyone know how many days it takes to complete an orbit? Well, if you said 365 days, you are correct. Every orbit takes 365 days, and because of that, the seasons change. Now let's talk about the first season, winter. Winter is so cold, and usually you need a cup of hot cocoa to get you through. There are so many fun things you can do for winter, which means something like sledding or getting to build snowmen. You get to wear some really cool sweaters like this, and you get to have Christmas. That's a holiday that is in the winter season. So one of the things that happens during winter is that the leaves are completely gone off the trees. And why does this happen? Well, the only answer we can give is that leaves fall off the trees so that trees can survive for the winter. And what actually is happening is that the trees are pushing the leaves off their branches. Another thing that happens during winter is hibernation. And hibernation is a way that animals deal with the cold of winter. They curl up in a safe cave or a safe place, and they actually stay there until winter ends. They prepare for this by eating a lot of food in the months before and then storing it in their body fat. And some animals that hibernate are bats, hedgehogs, and squirrels. Now we're going to talk about spring, and spring comes right after winter. So after winter, when it's really cold and really snowy, now everything starts to grow again. And from my rain jacket, you can tell that it's a very rainy season. It rains a lot because the weather's warmer, and so all that water that was in the clouds from winter is coming down. But that's good because things like beautiful flowers start to grow, and your grass gets greener, and a lot of people garden during the spring. Can anyone guess what holiday takes place in the spring? Well, if you said Easter, you are correct. Easter is a spring holiday. The next up is summer. And I love summer because it happens in the middle of the year and it's right after spring. And so all the flowers and all the rain has come, and so everything is grown and green. So I know a lot of you guys love summer. Can you think of why you would like summer so much? If you said summer vacation, you are right. Summer vacation happens in the summer season, which means you get to be out of school and you get to spend time with your family and your friends and you get to play. If you noticed in my summer video, I'm wearing a hat and a flannel. These are the type of things people wear in the summer. Everything is much more relaxed and you get to wear comfortable clothing. And just like that, we have our last season, which is fall. And fall is right before winter, which means it's going to get a little chilly. People start to decorate their homes during the fall with things like this, which is a wreath that goes on their door, or they put out pumpkins. Does anyone know why people would put pumpkins out or wreaths? If you guessed Thanksgiving, you are correct. Thanksgiving occurs in the fall and is in November. In the fall, a lot of the crops that have been planted by farmers in the summer are starting to harvest, which means they're ready to eat. And one of those foods that harvest during the fall is corn. Like we said, in the winter, when the animals hibernate, they have a time where they prepare for this, and that season is fall. So in fall, the animals gather as many nuts and food as they can and store it in their safe place so that they can last the winter. I hope that during this lesson of the 4 seasons, you were able to come up with ideas of what happens in spring, winter, fall, and summer. I hope you learned some new and interesting facts about the 4 seasons. This is Ms.Rachita, and I will see you next time.